I'm back. Let's do some more. We have to talk to a miner and scientist.
What's troubling you?
Well, I've been analyzing the situation thoroughly, and in light of the fact that we may all die of this abnormality in our brains, the thought of not making it back to Earth has been haunting me. To the point of obsession, I admit.
Yeah, you'll make it. We'll all make it, don't worry, okay?
Oh, please. I'm not worried for myself. There's a lot more at stake here than just our fleeting lives. Can't you see? The world will miss so much if I go too soon.
Oh, what do you mean?
My work. Everything I did in my parallel life wasn't meaningless. On the contrary, no, it had the potential to push space exploration to a whole new level.
Really? How?
You see, I developed a method of nanoparticle dispersion that proved to be stable in even the most extreme conditions.
Oh, shit?
Exactly. And now it breaks my heart to think that all that groundbreaking research, all that knowledge could just disappear with me, never to see the light of day.
Yeah, man, you're right. We can't let the method of nano particle. We can't let it disappear.
So let's do something about it.
Yeah, right. But what can we do about it?
I want to recreate my research here and now. Revisit my logic, backtrack my calculations, rewire the connections in my brain, and write it all down again. For posterity.
And you need me to
grant me the time to focus on this project and nothing else. Of course, I'd still be there to attend mission-critical tasks if the need arises, but I would appreciate if I could limit my availability as much as possible until I get this weight off my chest completely.
Sure, for sure.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It's amazing that by trying to save your own life and altering yourself, you involuntarily unleash such a big potential for change and progress. I can start working on my old research whenever you're ready.
"24 hours. Where is Miner? The park bench.
Looks like I found an alternative treatment for you. Shit. So it is true. Your wife told you to put implants in our brains so the corporation can track us? You're not seriously thinking about it.
Actually, I'm considering it. It's better than the other option.
Oh, man. Oh, this is it. We're done for. Hey, you wanted to talk?
Yeah. I was hoping you could explain something to me. We're in deep shit, right? It's an all-hands-on-deck situation.
Sort of.
You, my friend, did not outdo yourself to make me whole again so that I would shy away from hard work when duty calls. Correct?
Right.
So how come you're not sending me where the real action is?
Real action?
Mining outpost is where a miner belongs.
You've been on them, bro.
That's where I'm at my most efficient, and that's where I'm needed right now.
Initiative. I like that. You're right.
We should get the most out of your expertise to mine resources faster.
You've literally been
I'm
on
ready
mining
when
since like
you
day
are.
2.
Just give me a sign. Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
Not yet, because I'm going to upgrade it.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Sure.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
No. Okay.
All done here. Should I help with this now?
No. Miner, if you would. Get on the advanced organics post miner. And I'm going to warp to...
Done here. Should I help with this now?
You can go on that one, that's fine. I'm gonna go over to the minerals. What was this? That's metals. And then I'm going to have to destroy this. Then go to advanced. Here we go. Who's not doing anything? We're in the workshop making what? Let's fine, go ahead and do that. Metals? We need metals too, so you know what? That's fine. Let's go back. What are we arguing about, huh? Oh, there's another thing there too. Cool.
You treat people like goddamn tools. Well, I'm not a tool, so you better show some respect.
I thought I was doing it was important. I want to get some more obsidian. Let me go, just go outside. Maybe I'll put a miner down for the obsidian as well. We need a lot of mats. Let's use a travel python. Makes sense. Python. Those. Where are you? Where did you go? Through here? Hold. I need to pause for a minute. Just to go over here. Here we go, and then slide this up. Okay. Just blow it.
Can't do this without resources. Should I move on to this now?
Yeah, sure, go for it. We made one feast so far, seems like. What is it again? It's one. Let me get to the Repsidium and we will, get that going. It's alive. I guess it's download then. We don't really ever need that much, so we'll put down a regular one here. Are you connected? You are. What the hell, bro?
Another lovely day.
We need one more after this. So what's the more pressing material we need for this? We're gonna need more minerals, okay.
Hey, I notice you returned late to the base. You know that radiation at this time can be extremely dangerous for you.
Ah, you noticed. Yeah, I did stay out a little longer. But I squeezed so much more out of that outpost. And we really need it now. I do feel kinda nauseated, but a small dose of radiation ain't nothing we can't neutralize overnight.
Okay. That sounds reasonable.
Of course. Just trust me.
Alright, let's go eat beats. I will probably just focus on crafting things right now. Sun's approaching. Bonus wants to talk to me. There's a refiner.
Looks like talking to Lena helped find an alternative solution after all.
Yeah. I mean, the idea of that implant doesn't sound so great, but I guess Lena knows what she's doing, right?
Hey, you wanted to talk?
Yeah.
So, I heard you're in touch with Lena about our problem.
You did.
I just want to say, asking her for help is the smartest move. You're gonna do as she says, right?
Watch your hiney.
that's the plan. Good. You should stick to her. You seem to be getting along much better now, aren't you? Yeah, I think so. That's great. To think I was the mastermind behind it. Amazing. It really is. Thanks. Do you think this could be a chance for you and her to, get back together? Maybe. Who knows? Well, in that case, there's something you need to know. I think it's only fair you should know how much deeper your relationship could have been. What do you mean? You see, she was the one who was supposed to go on this mission. She was the head of the hydroponic farms project. I was just helping her out in the lab. She was so excited about taking her solutions to a base like this. She wanted to go so badly. But she failed her medical tests. Wait a second. Couldn't she just take care of whatever the problem was and enroll for the next mission? Unless you're telling me this was something that wouldn't go away. Well, it was. But also, it was something neither of us wanted to go away. She was pregnant. Oh. I only learned about it the night before takeoff. She didn't want to raise my hopes because it was still such an early stage. We'd been trying before, but every time it ended all too soon. The disappointment was unbearable. And yeah, I can't say it didn't put our marriage to the test. But this time, we were really hoping for a breakthrough. Thing is, I'll never get to know if we were right. Wow. So you were gonna be a dad. That's amazing. It is, isn't it? If only for a moment. But that was a moment of happiness in that short time between the launch and going into cryosleep. And then waking up here. Only to learn that it's not true. Funny. I never thought being a father would become so important to me. What about you? Did you ever think about it? No. Never. Why not? Because of how our dad was. I never want to do that to a kid. I get you. I was just as scared as you of becoming like him. But Lena made me realize I'm a different man. You should have seen her beaming that night she told me. This could be it, Jan, she said. I'll never forget the look on her face. I was supposed to get a good night's sleep before the launch, but we just talked the hours away, laughing and remembering old times. Until at 3 in the morning, we ended up singing Big Green Tractor. Oh, man. Yeah, that's right. The unforgettable hit of our mountain road trip. That trip. Man, that must have been in another life. We were crazy, young, and in love. And broke. Remember that rundown car we borrowed from Lena's uncle? Yeah. All it had for a radio was an old CD player and one CD. And the opening track, Big Green Tractor. It made us laugh so much we played it on repeat. Yeah. Those were the times. That trip was where Lena bought us that cheesy shepherd's axe. Remember? Oh, yeah. You know I even packed it on this mission? To remind me of her? Hey, you didn't by any chance have the same idea? No. Sorry, I didn't. Oh yeah, stupid me. I got so immersed in memories I almost forgot you two split up. I guess I'm just trying to hold on to anything real and tangible. I packed so many things that reminded me of her, I'm left with nothing. But Of course, there's no way that axe could materialize from another life where it wasn't, well, valued so much. Anyway, thanks for talking. I'm glad I got it off my chest.
That's rebellion.
Hey, Jan. Got a minute for me?
Hello, refiner.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
No way. Is that my old pipe?
Yeah, and it sure is old. I didn't use it often after high school, to be honest.
Huh. That's why it looks better than I remembered. I used it a lot. It inspired so many crazy ideas for fixing the world.
Thank you.
Hey, you wanted to talk? Yeah, it's about the miner. I have to say, I'm worried. He stopped socializing with anyone. All he does is work. Of course, I know this is not a time to party, but this guy, it's like he always needs to do more. Beat everyone to the punch. Yeah, it worries me too. But it seems like this is how he wants it. Not much I can do to stop him. Yeah, I get you. I mean, I know we have ways to neutralize the radiation he's getting and all, but doesn't seem right that he needs medical attention so often.
He just wants to make himself useful in a difficult time. Where's the harm in that?
Useful. Yeah. Maybe that's his problem. He needs to keep proving how useful he is. If you ask me, he's on the road to self-destruction. He might be physically fit, but there's something going on in that head of his.
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
I've been thinking about this for a while now. I think we could all use a mental health specialist on board. But the miner, he needs therapy more than anyone.
Why don't we till next area, bro?
A mental health specialist? You mean creating a new altar? What if I can't afford that right now?
You should really make the effort, Jan. It always pays off. But if you really think it's impossible, well, maybe even sending the miner to the contemplation room by himself could help. Mindfulness is not exactly his strongest suit, but who knows? Might be better than nothing.
I can do that.
That's not such a bad idea. It's just that won't going back to all that bad shit in his life bring him down and make him lose that new zest he just acquired?
What if it does? Okay? He'll be a little less productive, but he'll be at peace with his demons. I'd say it's worth a shot. I have a strong feeling there's more to this guy than we think. All he needs is a proper opportunity to open up.
Well, the contemplation room, I can do that. What do I need for it? Right now we need a lot of ore, so we need a little bit more metal and then we're pretty much good. Contemplation room. 4060. Alright, well we're getting the metals. I'm gonna are we getting the minerals? Are they doing that? Right over there anyway. Well, you're kind of important. Best route. Can I go down here? I can. Why does it go here? And once again, we are slowed. Probably fine. Honk. Hey, bro. No.
I resolve this?
Thorn puppy. Thorn sleep puppy. Thorn sleep barky puppy, sorry. We gotta get up top. Going uppies? Brother. We're going uppies, okay. Did he finish up his research on what he was doing? No. So what are they? We don't have anybody doing Rapidium. Well, I'm gonna go get these going. Well, he's already doing it, so you don't give me the Rapidium. He just killed the last one.
And that's how we know the scale of the mutation.
That's it? A few brain pictures with randomly colored areas? This is a joke.
Thanks for appreciating my hard work. I loved spending a whole day on this.
Alright. Did you go back to the workshop? Lock on the bottom. Any more 4-bangers to go somewhere? Not really. Greenhouse won't fit. Medium storage, I didn't know you were still a thing. Kitchen can come down to here. Another fiber. Dormitory. Dormitory. Did I construct or order up the last one? I have 3. Do I have 3 more made up already? Or ordered up already? I do. So I'll build a contemplation room.
I wish I got to try Parajotes?
Parahodas. Lemon leaves coated in dough and fried. I heard they're an incredible delicacy.
To drive a race car. I see the appeal after many days cooped up in here. I wish I got to try hang gliding. Someone has his head in the clouds.
Gotta aim high, right?
Elm refiner.
Steady rainfall have left many homes in the metro area knee-deep in floodwaters. Power was out for 3 hours.
They done? Oh, I still pull more out.
I wish I got to be a dad.
No injuries were reported. Cleanup is expected to take at least 2 days. Damage to homes and property is pegged at $3 million.
I wish I got a chance to mentor a group of young, promising scientists. That's me, of course.
You're a gift to me, nice party eyes. You're an individual, green ball.
I wish I was never born.
Chocolate chip cookie. Crappy, crazy pizzas.
What are you all staring at? Did I ruin your party?
Look at that. Looks like good quality
He's
eyes.
got a point. This was inappropriate.
Now look at me. I'm just the medium. Your haircut's
Hi, everybody.
changed for charity.
Congrats.
Can you imagine?
Where is my workshop now? It's almost the command center we're in. There's the airlocks on the bottom. That's all. Go EPs. Tomorrow finish up the implants. I would just knock them out before we do anything else. I'm gonna get a lot of minerals still at some point. I think we need one for everybody, so we need 35.
Hey, can I ask you a favor? Isn't that what you do all the time? Yeah. Well, this is not mission related, not directly anyway. That's not helping your cause. Right. Do you remember that road trip to the mountains we took with Lena just after we met? Of course I do. We took a lot of unnecessary risks getting into that old pickup without giving it a proper checkup first. What were we thinking? We were just plain stupid. Yes, and lucky it didn't end in an accident. Yeah. Anyway, remember the shepherd's axe Lena bought us there? A silly souvenir just for laughs? Please, don't remind me. I need to recreate it. Really? Why? The botanist remembers packing it for this mission. It has sentimental value for him. I'd like to cheer him up by surprising him with it. He's not in a good spot, to put it mildly. Oh, that's very nice of you, really. But don't you think focusing on getting us out of here alive would be a more appropriate pick-me-up? Sure, that's the long-term goal. Meanwhile, I have to make sure he has something that keeps him going. He's useless when he's encumbered with sorrow. Okay, and what do you expect of me? You see, I forgot what it looked like exactly. Wooden handle, steel head, folk ornaments. About those ornaments, it had these red woolly pom-poms attached to it. Do you remember how many? 3. That I'm sure of. But I don't think they were red, Jan. More like magenta, wouldn't you say? Mm-hmm. But are you sure the head was steel, not iron? It was a cheap toy, so guess you could be right. But it looked quite hard. I'd know for sure if I could see it. That's the whole point. We don't have it. Right. Yeah, about that handle. I think it had some kind of a floral pattern carved on it. Floral? Are you sure? I thought it was more like a zigzag. Oh. Damn, this is not helping. And I thought you'd be the perfect guy to recall technical details. Well, maybe we don't quite agree on the definition of technical details. Now, if you'd asked me about the pressure in our tires before we headed out, or the details of the dissertation I was in a hurry to submit before we left, you'd have gotten them immediately. But a toy axe? I didn't exactly analyze it, if that's what you expected. All I remember is I looked like a fool holding it in that photo Lena took. Shit, you're right. There was a photo. It's a shame I got rid of it. It was a good decision, if you ask me. Well, that settles it then. No surprise for the botanist, but he'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's get back to what we're good at, okay? Lena could still have that photo. Lena? Jan, is that what it's really about? We're in a shithole here, and all of a sudden you feel like flirting? Mentioning Lena sure is making you nervous. Especially for a guy who doesn't care about emotions. Yes, Jan, irrational behavior makes me cringe. Don't worry, I'll take care of more urgent matters first. Well, in that case, do whatever you want. Just don't waste my time. Hey, so... I'm guessing you received instructions from Lena about an alternative solution to our problem. I want you to know that I have those implants ready. A nanoparticle treatment, yes, that's smart. But the device itself, highly questionable. It would mean exposing us to Ally Corp. I won't lie to you. Yes, I see. Of course, they'd have to find out about it sooner or later, right? But this? Look, I can clearly see why Lena talked you into this. She has no idea what's going on here. We're just an abstract problem for her. But on an empirical level, I'm not so sure it's a good idea. Anything's better than Maxwell's solution. Are you sure? Because in this case, we'll all be giving them access to our brains, Jan. Do you really need to be a scientist to understand what that means? I'm just not convinced it's safe to expose ourselves like that, considering there are other options. What if it concerned you? Would you inject a tracking device for convicts into your own brain? If the only other way was to sacrifice another being, yes, I'd be willing to take the risk. Very noble. But it's a choice you can only make for yourself, not for others.
So, you think we should go ahead with Tabula Rasa?
All I'm saying is that you should decide responsibly, with the potential consequences for all of us in mind.
I'm pretty sure I want to go ahead with these implants.
Your conviction is rash, but I'm putting the mission first. So, if it really is your final decision, I'll follow through. You should be prepared to face less civilized reactions than mine, though.
Leave that to me.
Still, I won't be able to start the treatment at once. I'm not an expert on nanoparticle meds, but I do know we need to give the healing agent time to mature before it can be used.
How much time?
3 days, according to the instructions from Lena. But we can't linger more than that. Once it's ready, we'll need to call a meeting and communicate your decision to everybody.
Okay, good. Let's go for it then.
Jan? Hello?
Lena, hey. I just wanted to call to say thank you again and ask you about something personal.
Okay, what is it?
Remember that road trip we took to the mountains? Just after we hooked up?
Mm-hmm.
We borrowed a car from your uncle and...
I remember. What about it?
You don't happen to have any photos from it?
Photos? I might. I'd have to check. Are you interested in anything specific?
Yeah. The photo of me with the shepherd's axe you bought me.
Oh, that axe. Why are you... What is this about?
I just thought I'd recreate it, you know? It would make a nice gift for one of my alters. He's struggling with his emotions.
Seriously? Is that the one you told me about, the one that didn't divorce me? Are you sure you know what you're doing out there?
Yeah. And I'm learning a lot about myself in the process.
Well, in that case, I guess I can go through my old stuff, see if I can find something in there.
Sure, just let me know if you find anything, okay?
All right, I will.
Thank you, Lena.
Talk soon.
Hey, man. I'd like to talk to you.
shit, man. What happened in the workshop? I almost lost my hand because the stupid 3D printer decided to electrocute me. Good thing you came out of it alive. I can't afford to lose you. Of course you can't afford it. I'm your most precious tool, after all. Have you heard? We have another way to cure you. Right. Well done. Brain implants. Talk about jumping out of the frying pan and...
Hello?
into the fire.
Hello? Hello?
Lena? Hey.
I found them. Our old photos. Talk about going back in time. There's one that might interest you. You're waving the shepherd's axe like some mad caveman. You look so chipper in it. I almost forgot how big that smile of yours can be.
Huh.
Made me wonder, you know, knowing what happened later. How little it took for us to go from those happy times to fighting with each other. One moment, you're smiling so broadly, holding that axe, and the next you're smashing it to pieces on our kitchen table.
Well, at least the table turned out to be one sturdy sucker.
You're still doing it, huh? Turning conversations that make you uncomfortable into a joke. Well, it wasn't funny for me. Just so you know. Of all the things I ever gave you, you had to bring this one up. Why? It was cheesy, it was worthless. And it brings back a whole lot of shitty memories.
Not in our alternative life, it doesn't. There's a reality where I didn't break the axe, and it brings back only good memories.
That's
I'm back.
an impressive
Hello.
way you discovered for us to find closure.
Oh
It's more
shit,
than
I need
most
to get up
couples
again.
get, I guess.
That's fine. Hold on.
You
That's
bet.
You know I'm
I'll do it
doing
while
my
Isaac's
best to
launching.
support you
I'm
in
gonna
this
need to restart
crazy
Isaac anyway,
situation.
but
I think I just have to protect my own sanity.
Of course.
Anyway, I'm sending you the photo. Hope it makes your alternative self happy.
He's a botanist, by the way. The one who didn't divorce you, he became a botanist.
Oh, all right. Why are you telling me that?
I thought you might find it interesting. He said that in his life you were supposed to go on this mission, but he had to take your place.
Where is this going, Jan?
Well,
okay.
Okay.
I thought you might like to know.
I figure we'll do
that
2, maybe 3 mother
had
runs.
things gone
What?
otherwise, had we
Well,
made
okay,
different
if we get
choices,
mother on our first try, we don't have to do
had
another
I
one.
made different choices,
I'm willing to give it 2
I'd
shots.
be a
And if
botanist here
we have
on
a
this
really
mission,
stinky run, then
replacing you
I'm willing to give it a
because
3rd one as well.
Okay.
But
failed your medical tests. The reason you'd fail them would be because
other
you
than that, I
and
think we can spin for
were
boss.
expecting
That
a
might be
baby.
fun.
What boss?
Or I can just random
thought,
and
right?
whatever I need on that character, we can
You
do.
could have been parents.
You do realize this is all fiction, right? I'm worried for you, Jan.
So how many
This is exactly
months
why such
do you think you're gonna
experiments should never be
be
done.
before you start a new save file?
It's getting
I'm
to
not
you.
starting that save file.
Please, just focus
This
on
guy's
getting back
lying to
and
me
don't
through
let
his fucking
these
teeth.
I haven't done
He's
one in
getting that
7 months by
infinity
now,
sign.
man.
lives throw you off
He's
balance.
getting that infinity sign.
We're
He's
divorced.
drooling at the
Never
mouth
had
It's not
for
an
it.
infinite sound anymore.
We never decided to.
It's not an infinity. Yes, it is.
That's
No, it's
There's no
not.
way it's not.
We are real. Okay?
Yeah,
Here you go.
I know.
I'm gonna go now.
I don't know if you're ready, but there you go.
Hang in there.
I'm gonna save my game in just a minute here.
Thanks. Talk later.
I did have a really good Forgotten run earlier. Did one real quick with, I got Polyphemus as my first item, so I had Big Bone.
Dude. We love Big Bone.
Big Bone's fun. I got Hush, I got Lamb. I died on Delirium.
Typical. I'm gonna go to EPs and I'll save the game.
Hush was easy mode, actually.
Hush is pretty easy. Just Delirium sucks.
Forgotten is easy mode, I should say.
I don't really play on Forgotten, typically. I don't like melee characters. Okay, close game.
During the Hush